Hey guys, how's it going? All right, so we are going to stamp a kind of a it's my version of a 2022 card. Okay, my start of it. I don't know. It's like a goals card, a journey card. That's our word for the day is journey. So where is your journey gonna lead you in 2022? Where's the journey gonna lead the country in 2022? Who knows? So, I'm going to stamp that just a hint darker, not much. Alright, so the stamp we're using is from Unity Stamp Company, and it is from a kit of the month. So if I remember, I'll link it below or put the thing below where it's from, like what kit, because I can't recall right now. I want to say it was like a last year's kit or something, or maybe 2019, something like that. Okay, so next we're going to use this Bow Bunny set. I picked this up at Hobby Lobby for $5.99 apparently. So we're going to use this Not All Who Wander Are Lost. I like that. Make sure I actually get it on the right way. Have you ever stamped upside down? I've done that more times than I care to admit. So that's okay. So what are your all's, let's call them goals, or I guess we could say resolutions. We can use that word. Everybody knows that word, right? I just don't care for that word too much. But I don't particularly like goals either, so I don't know what I want to call it. Well, I didn't even ink that part when I was supposed to ink. That's not good. I think I'm going to take that one off completely. Alright, that got it. Yay. Okay, so that's pretty much... Oops. I hate when I do that. It got a big old goop of stuff on my Misty. So that's pretty much how I clean it. Leave that over there. So, if you'd like to see this, by the way, in some other colors, because I'm thinking of some browns too, let me know. So we are going to use these, and these are watercolor crayons from the Recollections brand, Michaels, and these were gifted to me from Brandy, the left-handed crafter on here. So I've already got out the colors that I'm going to use, but this is how they come. So I'm going to take these. And I don't always know how to use watercolor crayons. I do them different ways, like so you can color directly on there and then like water brush it out, or what I like to do the most is just scribble some on here. Probably going to use the most of the pink, and those little chunks are good because they kind of dissolve. So some of you guys that really know how to use these are probably cringing right now, but that's the way I use them. If it's wrong, let me know. If there's some fabulous ways, please. Alright, so I know you can't hardly see that, but those are the 4 colors. They are there. So, well, let me get my water first. This is not watercolor cardstock. This is that Nina stuff. I really don't know about the Nina whatever. Everybody makes such a huge deal of that. I don't know. Maybe it does something more fabulous than I'm aware of. But it just seems like regular whatever to me. So it definitely gives us a light color. But comment below and share some of your New Year's goals with me. Some years I make them, some years I don't. Most years I don't stick with them, but hopefully I'm trying to make some that I can do a little better with. You know, you don't want to, you're not making goals to like fail, you know. So crafty wise, we'll start off talking about those. I want to basically use my stuff for a change. I have, you guys know I do a lot of hauls, I do a lot of shopping, but I actually want to use my stuff this year more and not shop as much. I'm going to do some sort of budget. I'll just use the same brush. I don't feel like it's got enough stuff on there to really, you know, affect it too much. I don't think. So I get paid every 2 weeks, right? So I'm starting my New Year's goals basically instead of the 1st, the 15th and the 30th as far as financial goals, I guess. So I want to set some sort of stamping budget, and I still am not sure what yet or how much, and do some each payday. No matter what I set it at, to be honest, it's going to be better than what I've been doing, because I really have been spending a good amount, let's say. So I don't know if I'll do, you know, $100 per payday or $50 per payday, or I don't know. I don't know if that's going to include, I really want to do the Unity Stamp Company Kit of the Month. So I don't know if I'm going to include that or that's going to be separate. I've got just a few things to kind of decide on before we get there. But that's okay. Still have just a few more days, so till what, Saturday, I think. So I gotta get it together by Saturday. I've wanted to do this before, but I get quite overwhelmed with trying to catalog what I have. I've started before, and even that now has changed. So I couldn't really use that again. What was I going to do? Purple. This. You can't even tell a color on there. I don't think I have enough of it. Do these green leaves. Did I not hit that, or does it not? I don't know if it's picking up the color or not. And then we'll go back to, I think I might need a little bit more of that blue. I want to catalog kind of what I have, but like I said, I do get quite overwhelmed when trying to just do that. I don't think that will be something I can complete this year, but just as I go on, like say if I use, a lot of times I organize my stamps like on a page, or half a page really. So if I use one on it, I'm going to go ahead and stamp out the whole thing, and like that one will be done. Or if I use a die, then I'll, you know, try to catalog that one and just let it be, you know. It's not picking up color right there. Well, I like these. That gives a really nice, soft, subtle look. So, thanks again, Brandy. And like she sent these a long time ago, right? So I'm just now, I did use them once before, but I feel like I'm just getting around to really using them, and I'm going to use them a little bit more today, and I like that there, but anyway, but I want to use things as I get them, or as I purchase them, or like, you know, within a year, not like sitting there waiting for years for me to use, and then I'm like, oh, I love this, and then like this, I like this. Why haven't I been using these, you know? So, I guess I like it with the pink better. No. Well, I cut two, so we might do one with, and I might go ahead and do one without. We'll see. Alright, so I cut the, well, I can go ahead and take this up before I do my words. Oh, another goal, let me tell you this. Where'd it go? Hang on. Is to use this horrendous thing. And it's got all kinds of like specks and dirt and dust, and because I just like lay it up on the very top shelf, so it's kind of gross looking and specks all over. Ooh, that's getting on my stuff. Anyway, is this huge roll of Simon Says Stamp, or it came from there. I don't know if it's their brand, but the puffy tape. But as you can tell, that is like beyond thin. So when I've seen people use it on there before, they did double it up, which is a must because that's just, that doesn't hardly create anything right there. But I can't hardly get it off the roll. It doesn't tear well, like I'm gonna have to cut it, things like that. So I've avoided using it. I was really excited to get it. I've always wanted it. And so that is going to be one of those things that that I use up. I bought it, I paid for it, I'm using it. So there. That's a goal this year. I want to just stamp some more in general, just for mental clarity. You know, just for life, because it's just something I enjoy doing, so I want to do it more. I don't know how we're going to make time for that exactly, but I do want to make some more time. I was enjoying trying Misty's thing out. She does a lot of stamping on Thursday, or she goes meet somebody on Thursday, things like that. So when I tried to set that a little bit last year, I didn't do perfect at it, but I did pretty good. So there might be a little of that going on. So I embossed, find it, the background with this world map from Couture Creations, and it's just a little embossing folder. And we'll go ahead and tear that up. I want to use more of my dies too. I did organize a lot of my dies last night, and sometimes I get into organizing and I don't do as much stamping as I want, and then I'm annoyed, but I feel like if I organize more, I can actually get more stamping done in the long run. So there's that. I don't know. Sometimes not. Oh, but the main thing is not purchase quite as much, or just things to, not necessarily so many stamps, or, you know, things to use with it, or even storage. I'm okay with purchasing storage or something, but to help me use what I have more or something like that. But I need to chill a little bit and at least think of the purchases, you know, more. So center that up a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it does give like a glittery little, it probably has it on here. Let's see. Well, it's like a sparkle. It doesn't say it sparkles, but it does sparkle. All right. So now, where's it at? Be a little more intentional with my shopping. This is, I've got some honeybee word dies. This one was Adventure, and this one was Journey. So I went with the Journey, and I didn't do the 3 layers, although, you know, you easily could. I just decided to do the 2. So let's pull out some. I want to tape it if I can, because sometimes my glue makes stuff a little bit puffy. And of course, you know, I've got the weight loss goal, like most people. I have lost 4 pounds already, and to be honest, I have not tried that hard. I'm trying not to go on some crash diet, just trying to make small changes. And you know, it's easy to lose your first week. You'll lose 5 pounds in no time or something, but long term is harder. Got some water weight or whatever. So, but hey, the scale says it. I'm gonna take it. So, but anyway, I've been eating more fruit and trying not to eat as much junk food and that kind of thing, and cut down a little on bread, and just kind of small things for right now. I haven't joined Weight Watchers yet, although I would kind of like to, just to track it better. I haven't even been keeping up with calories or anything like that yet, although I might. I think that would be a good thing, but basically what I'm going to do, I feel like, is diet more than I don't, if that makes sense. This is my new one I keep talking about. I finally found it, so take the stopper out. I wanted one that actually worked on here for a change. Woohoo! So like if I go out, like I'm going to meet Amy for her birthday, I'm going to eat that day, you know, or if I go out with my boyfriend or whatever and we go out somewhere, I'm going to eat. That's fine. But if I'm here, then, you know, and I can cut down, then I will. If there's something I'm just dying for, you know, I think you should kind of satisfy your craving, not necessarily deny yourself anything. I don't want to cut anything out. Like say with keto, you know, I don't know, and I don't even know if this is right. You can have no bread or whatever. I don't want to totally take away anything, because then that's the thing I feel like I'm going to want the most. But just a little bit more moderation. And after I lose, say, 20 pounds or so, I want to start exercising. I honestly just don't feel like it right now. So I'd like to get a little weight off first. I've gained probably, I don't know, 20 pounds probably in the last couple of years. So that's not good. Oh no, I got a drop right there. Look at that. Oh. So got to do something to help long term, you know, your body, your knees, your whatever. I just went and had blood work not long ago. I told you guys about. I have to call them back. Haven't called them back yet to get my results. They've called a couple times, and I just I don't want to know in a way. I feel like they'll probably put me on cholesterol medicine. So, but I would like to get that down more naturally, I guess. But we'll see. I'll think about it. But anyway, so let's see. Well, I think I'm going to add a couple of these. I do have some smaller, well, I have more goals, which I'll talk to you about on the next video, because I'll probably run out of time here. I think I'm going to do this one maybe. Got glue all over me. Let's see if this works. Come on. All right. Well, it's a little slow. Yeah, I'm going to have to get the needles out. There's one in here that's pretty thin. That won't be it. And it helps the most. Well, let's just pop that off and see what's going on in there. There's plenty of stuff. Anyway, I've got this giant box of cards. I was actually telling Brandy about that yesterday, that I want to kind of send those out. They're meant for people, and I want to mail them out. So I don't know why I just stack them up. And it's not even ones I need. Like, I use a lot of birthday or sympathy or things like that. And they're not necessarily even the ones I need. It's just like random, like this, like random stamping, right? So, which is what I enjoy the most, I think. I guess I'll just put a dot in each corner for now, if I can get anything to come out. Okay. It's slowly coming, but it's coming. Kind of have to squeeze pretty hard. So I actually mail the, the stuff that I'm doing. Or that needs to be mailed at least. At least start with that. Like, maybe don't have to mail everything else I make, but start with that box. So we'll see. And part of the weight loss thing is so I won't have to have knee surgery. Not that I necessarily need it right this moment, but everybody that works at the school ends up before they retire or as soon as they retire. Maybe it's just walking on the concrete floors. I feel like there's two things. They're on nerve pills and they have to have knee surgery. So, and I really don't want either one. So, I would like to do a little bit to prevent that, but who knows, right? So, I'm going to smooth that out. These are not, since it's not coming out as good, it's not like as smooth or something. I don't know, I have to keep working on that. But it is coming out a little bit for us, so that's fine. But whatever. So, alright. So we're going to call that good for now. So come along with me for my 2022 journey, and we will stamp and explore the world together. Alright, bye guys.